Now we're going to talk about breathing in general. We want these beautiful round inhales that go into our ribs. Our ribs come out and expand. Our low back gets filled with air, and even our pelvic floor drops down just a little as we inhale. So a lot of times when we breathe, we inhale just through our belly. And that's a whole lot of belly movement, which can put pressure on our diastasis, our linea alba. We don't really want that. Or we can breathe so far down that we are almost pushing our pelvic floor downward. So it's like and that's a lot of force. We don't really want to push force down. Or we can be breathing into our chest. This is more of like the anxious breathing. Whenever somebody has anxiety, stress, tension, they tend to go. So I want to kind of get the happy medium of all of those. So I want you to place your hands along your ribs. We're just going to do a gentle inhale. This may take time, but as we inhale, we want our ribs to move out. We're going to focus on that lateral expansion, those ribs moving out. If those ribs are moving out, that means we're not breathing just into the belly or just into the chest. We want a little bit of belly movement. We want a little bit of chest movement, but our real focus is getting that breath right into the abdomen. And you'll notice that as you practice, you're even most likely getting more air into this area of your back as well. So when we breathe in and exhale, that rib expansion lets our back fill with air too. It acts as a stabilizer for our back. So getting that nice 360-degree breath where the air is going almost evenly throughout our entire diaphragm, throughout our low back, throughout our ribs, can actually help stabilize our low back. And that's exactly what we want. It doesn't mean it's easy at the beginning. A lot of times we've just trained it, the movement wrong in before. So it's more about slowing down, checking in with your breath, and just focusing on that rib expansion. And even 2 to 3 times a day, those tiny steps add up. So 2 minutes today, maybe 4 minutes tomorrow, and then it may just become more of a natural habit as you practice. And that's exactly what we want. We don't want it to be forced. We want that breath to be what we naturally go to when we relax and when we breathe. But sometimes it does take a little bit of practice.